How's it going? We are here for a brand new run. We're going to do something I said I would never do again, and that is melee run number 2. Melee run number 2. So I'm going to go over a few things, both for chat, but I'm also going to go over, because I know this will eventually end up on YouTube, so I'm going to go over some YouTube stuff really quick. First of all, if you're wondering, like, what is going on with his hair? Well, I was going to cosplay as Sonic the Hedgehog. They were out of blue. But also, because of the charity event, for those of you in the chat that don't know, exclamation hair, but we raised in 4 hours, thanks to you guys, over $18,000 for Doctors Without Borders. So I had to do some things like chop off my hair, get a mohawk, dye it, and soon I'm gonna have to do a drag stream. But anyway, back to the RimWorld stuff. So I said I would never do a melee run before. I did a melee run back during 1.2. This was before Ideology. It was before Biotech. It's still the hardest run I've ever done, bar none. Harder than no kill box, harder than no walls. The original melee run was still the hardest run so far that I've ever done. This melee run will not be as hard, but it's going to be fun, I believe. And the whole purpose of this melee run is not like balls to the wall crazy challenge. It's a kind of themed run. And it's to see how stupidly strong we can get melee to a certain point. So I'm going to go over the run setup stuff. You're going to be able to download all the stuff for yourself too. I'll set that up probably over the weekend. But if you want to play along with this, you can set it up as is. But you can go to my website as well once I upload that part. So adamversuseverything.com/downloads, or just go to adamversuseverything.com. I got some blueprints on there. I've already got some other xenotypes and stuff you can download. You'll be able to download the custom scenario, the ideology, the custom xenotype, all that kind of stuff, get the seed, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we are min-maxing genetics and seeing how strong it can be. However, we are going to only start with one pawn, and I'll go over that in a minute. All right. So new colony. We are doing a playthrough I've never went all the way through. Never went all the way through. We are doing a playthrough of the Rich Explorer. So Rich Explorer, I think, is probably the least used, I think, as far as I've noticed out in the world of RimWorld. So we're going to do that, but we're going to do an edited one where we don't have a charge rifle. Instead, we have a longsword. The only other change is our starting pawn is going to be a melee god. Our starting pawn is going to be tough nimble with a long sword. So we'll see how it goes. All right, we're not going to get Sleepy Randy because I'm going to go with Cassandra. We just did a Randy playthrough where he didn't attack us for the first time for almost 40 days, and then he went to sleep a few other times. So we are going to play with Cassandra. So play against Cassandra because this will ensure that we're going to get attacked very often, like on a schedule, basically. Been following the Dwarf Run? That's awesome. Thank you for watching that. New episode went up this morning. So Cassandra, no pause as always. So the game will never pause, not even during trade menus. Commitment mode. We're going to go to custom. We're going to set this to losing is fun, the hardest difficulty. Then we're going to bump raid threat to 500%. What does that mean? It means raids are going to scale faster. They're going to get bigger, quicker. Everything else we are going to leave as default. Everything else is default for losing is fun. I don't have a map picked out, so let's just go melee and we'll just bump up the population. That's it. Everything else is the same. So if you want to play on the same world seed, melee, everything the same aside from max population. Why max population? We're going to need to trade a lot. So we need to trade a lot. This is the melee god run. Yep. And if I miss some things in chat, my apologies while I get the run set up. Things will settle down pretty quickly and we'll be able to catch back up. But just going over everything. Let's go to Fat Crew, Ramna, Mouse, PT. Another element 80. Yeesh. All right, let's generate that map. Like a game show or something. Okay, I am going to do 275, so a medium-sized map. Let's take a look here. So this looks like a pretty good area. So we want a lot of Empire trade around so we can get mono swords and Zeus hammers and things like that. And just some other trade too, because we're going to need drugs. And we're going to need them really soon. So right in this area looks pretty good. So let's see what we got. What kind of stone we got? We got marble and slate. That might be one I go with there. Marble and slate. Marble and granite. That used to be the old standby there. Limestone and marble. Limestone and marble. Sandstone and slate or limestone and marble? Probably the limestone and marble, I guess. Oh, there's 2 limestone and marbles. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Let's see if that's too close to them. It is too close to them. Okay. Is there one closer to the wall, to the road around here? We could go over on this side. Yeah, I don't want to be too close to them. Sandstone and limestone. Sandstone and slate. I want... Marble and granite might be alright for this run, since we're going to be repairing walls a bit. Maybe marble and granite. Oh, or closer to the road. I'm leaning close. Let's just go close to the road. This actually puts us in between, like, a bunch of settlements. This is good. This is good. Don't want a river. Not for this one, no, because we're going to be out chasing people down a lot in melee. So no river for this one. All right, so why marble? So marble I want for the extra beauty. I would kind of want marble and sandstone, or marble and if I'm min-maxing, marble and sandstone. Sandstone is the fastest building. Granite is the highest HP. But we'll just go marble and limestone. That's fine. That's fine. All right, there's acidic smog every 115 days. Oh well. All right, we're gonna do fluid ideology. Fluid ideology. We're gonna start out with supremacist. So here we go. Here is ours. So we're starting with supremacist, and I'll just go through this really quick. So you get slaves join as colonists. Yeah, you just imprison them, and in the prisoner menu you switch it to enslave. Yeah, and where you go in and click like the recruit bubbles and stuff like that, or whatever, you just switch it to enslave. Speaking of, we are going to have slaves in this run. I haven't done a run in a long time where I use slave, but it's going to be one of the themes of the run. I'll explain that in a minute. Fast research, love insect meat, respective guilty executions, cannibalism accepted, corpses don't care. You can see all this kind of stuff. This is a pretty min-max one because of that's the purpose of this run. We're do high wealth melee only, with a little bit of twist. So as you can see, pretty standard for min-max stuff. We're gonna start out with joint events, although we might change those ones. And then we like melee, we hate ranged, and I'm just putting 2 of these because we're gonna reform anyway. These were the names that it just gave. We put those as persona weapons. The reason why is if the relics take a while to get, but if we can get them, they're always going to be legendary. So we can just reform with fluid and just get legendary persona weapons over time if we want. No venerated animals, none of that. All right, so the slave thing. So our first pawn is going to be a melee god. He's going to be incredibly strong. But we didn't do the archite genes because I didn't want to go completely overboard. However, we did one archite. The archite gene that we took allows him to transplant his genes into another pawn, but he can only do it every 2 years. So every pawn that isn't a melee god genetic pawn has to be a slave. We can't have other colonists. And then every 2 years, we can double our population of main melee god colonists by spreading our genes. So we're going to start off with a rich explorer. He's going to have 1 charge of spreading his genes, and then it'll go on a 2-year cooldown. So we have to find a good pawn, and we'll enslave the rest, and we have to find a good pawn and give them the genes. We can also collect genes as we go, and then we can maybe eventually get to the point where we can just make everyone into those pawns. So that's going to be the pressure point. 1 guy with some slaves until we figure out which ones we're going to, you know, give the melee kiss to. It was the blood kiss with a single face. Now we didn't decide whether or not we are going to make it so slaves are not allowed to fight. Slaves are just for working. I think I'm going to do that to begin with. If it is too hard or too silly or too slow, we'll lighten up on it. But from the beginning, slaves can only use their fists and work. That's pretty much it. All right, the melee kiss. That's right. All right, we are going to go with our custom gene type. Let me show you this thing. So we already edited this. It is a crazy melee god. 248 seems like generation type thing. Yeah. Slaves can fight but not use weapons. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So, all right. So this is what we're going with. I'm not going to go over everything in great detail, But here's the gene implanter. This allows us to implant genes once every 2 years with a pawn that has the melee god genes. Now, this only works currently on the unstable branch, so I am playing on unstable. On the live game right now, if you do this, it bugs and it just implants nothing. So anyway, we have super immunity, we have fast wound healing, super clotting. Those are going to be excellent for melee. Psychically deaf, we're not going to use Psycasting, at least in this first attempt. We have psychic bonding for, you know, we can get enough that psychic bonding. We might get rid of that, actually. We might not need it with psychically deaf. But anyway, yeah, you know what? Let's just take that out for now. I don't think we need it, right? Yeah, we don't want them to accidentally fall in love and bond with a slave. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. All right, very fast running, unhappy. Our people are going to have a -5, so they're going to be unhappy. Cold weakness, heat weakness. We are immune to toxic air with the antitoxic lungs. Intense UV sensitivity, slower and unhappier outdoors. Fire resistant, strong melee damage. We are kind to each other. Low sleep, robust, reduced pain, high libido, but sterile. Very unattractive, red eyes, heavy jaw, mini horns, Hulk body, green skin, nearsighted, so we have bad accuracy, shouldn't matter. Major cell instability, lots of cancer, and low lifespan. Elongated fingers for manipulation. Pollution, we fight better in pollution. Unstoppable, awful shooting, great melee, awful animals, awful arts. And here's the big one. Go juice dependent and psychic dependency, Psychite. So with Psychite, we can actually do Psychite T, not a big deal. We can get to Psychite really quick. Go juice dependency. We have to get to Go Juice before we start. We will die without it. We will die without it. So if you want more details on these, like I said, you'll be able to download this on my website today after the stream. And if you're watching this on YouTube later on, it should already be up for you. But if you want to go through these in more detail, you can do that on your own, or you know, download it on your on the website rather. Look at that! Look at that beautiful specimen. To make the re-rolling faster, I'm gonna go in and use Random Plus. Random Plus is a mod that you can put in what you would like to roll to, and if it is a possible pawn to roll, it will roll to it for you. So we are going to I haven't saved it. We want to do like 4 construction, 4 social, and we'll, you know what? That's it. The rest, we'll let the slaves do. All right. All right. Yeah, Psychite T is going to be an easy one to get to, you know, but Go Juice is, might be crazy. He looks kind of orcish. So we're going to roll until we have no pain and incapable. Don't want incapable of anything. We also don't want to have a child. So here we go. And let's see if that rolls something. No minimum melee. We have the gene for melee, so that doesn't really matter. Great memory. Tough. What the crap? I might should get medical as well. Nah, it's fine. Medical. Who cares? Who cares about medical? Who cares? Screw it, man. I'm not rolling anymore. That's good. That's good. I cannot get better than this. I mean, it would take me a lot of rolls. We got this in only 459 rolls. Okay, we're doing something else here. We're actually... Usually when I do a single pawn start, I typically name it after myself and go from there. All right. All right. It's a her. Oh, am I offending the pawn? I'm sorry, Ida. Ida, I didn't realize you had the female icon. Please find it in your heart, Ida, to forgive me for accidentally misgendering a pawn for a moment. All right. I have nothing against genders or anything like that, by the way. Ida will remember this. 2 of my mods are transgender. All right. Let's see if you guys broke the queue. That's what I was afraid of. There's so many people joining the RimWorld queue, it can't pull. You guys have flooded the Twitch API. All right, so I'm gonna have to pull manually. Okay. Let's see here. View rewards, channel points. All right. Look how many people are joining in. Crazy. Your name in the game, RimWorld Q. All right, the first pawn. Oh, it finally worked. Was it just slow? Let's see. Oh, it did. It did. There we go. There we go. It was just really slow. Okay. Christopher, you got in the last run and died. Here you go, Christopher. You are a 19-year-old woman with a hulking body. There we go. All right, no, I'd pick manually. Okay, we are all set. We're all set. This should be very interesting. So melee only. No guns, obviously. No grenades. No throwing weapons. No turrets. No mortars. No psycasting. We are allowed to use melee. We're allowed to use allies. We're allowed to use animals. And we're allowed to use traps. That's it. That is it. Hey, no pause. No pause. Sorry, pause. No mortars. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Cool dude Andy. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Neff. Already thanked you, Neff. I believe, but thank you again. Tier 3, 11 months. Tater, thank you for the 6 months. Hash Monkey, 14. Essalon, 6 months. Thank you as well. I'll turn those back on in just a minute after we get things going. We can use walls again. It's going to be weird. All right, here we go. This should be a lot of fun. Is melee a wall? I said I'd never do melee only again, but here we are. All right, we're gonna go into orders. We're gonna right click on allow and unforbid everything. We're gonna turn on repair, turn off home zone in the bottom right down there, and let's see what we got going on. No, look how good of an animatree that is. We're not doing Psycasting. What? This is just a random map. Animatree centrally located near Steam Geyser with rich soil all around it. Why this one? Of course. All right. Whatever. Get your sword. Let's go ahead and just set a couple things to chop. All right, we actually got some food for a while, so we don't have to be as crazy about like let's plant food right away. But we're going to anyway. So our base, I guess, will be in this area still. Start here though. I hate that that's all marshy. All right, we'll start here. Okay, let's get some rice down. We'll shrink that. Probably should have had them get a little bit higher planting, but you know, that's a problem for future us. Actually, it's a problem for us right now. Okay, we're gonna switch this over to rice for some really quick growing. Christopher, plants it one. Uh-oh. Is red zone added by a mod? It is not. I highly suggest you go to the bottom right of your screen and look at all of those icons. They are very helpful. No. If you click that, it means it's unbuildable terrain, and it is in the base game. We have an Ancient Danger right there. And, ooh, we rolled 2 Ancient Dangers. Very nice. We'll be going into those earlier than normal to hopefully get some good melee weapons. So, all right, let's turn off the terrain allowance here. So while they're cutting those things, let's go in and change their work priorities. Okay, firefighting, patienting, doctoring. This might be rough. Bed rest, childcare. We're not gonna have children in this one, but I'll leave it on. Basic, wardening, handling, cooking, growing, planting, construction. Okay. All right, not good at researching either. Nice. Last 2 games, you got no enemies in the danger, just loot. That is weird. Did you have a faction turned off? All right, I will go ahead and turn alerts back on. Now we got everything set up here. There we go.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty.
Thank you guys again. Thank you guys again.
Appreciated.
All right. So,
welcome back.
it's gonna play through the wall now.
Steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
How do you think to all of you? To all of you.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty.
I think after that first harvest is in, I might just move up here.
Maximum level reached.
Thank you guys. We can try that out eventually, but it's gonna be a while.
Fellowship expands.
It's gonna be a
Praise the sub.
while. Wes, thank you for the 13 months. Chub Nuts, thank you for the 333 bits.
Welcome
and
back.
Smug Black
Your
Sheep.
steadfast
Thank you for the
loyalty
subscription
is
also. Thank you guys.
Appreciated.
All right, where do we want to build? We want to get that geothermal.
Fetching, fatherly, and fabulous.
Thanks again, Chub Nuts.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Yeah, I think we'll eventually want to be up here. And I actually don't like this map for this kind of playthrough. But yeah. Is what it is, as they say.
Hold the line.
Captain 3 bottles, thank you for the raid. Thank you, 3 bottles. So they're getting things done. I'm just trying to plan things out while they're getting things done. You know, the game doesn't pause or anything, so just trying to get a little planning done. Yeah, well, I guess we'll start with a little shack here, and then we'll go from there. So
Welcome back.
all right,
Your steadfast
all right.
loyalty is greatly
So let's get our 13 by 13 set up as usual. I can build walls again. It's so weird. It's so weird. L, thank you for the 18 months. Thank you, L. It's a long time. Long time. All right, all right. So let's go ahead and put a stockpile zone in here. That stuff moved over, and we'll just put a dumping zone out here for now. It's fine. Okay, and another thing we need to do is we need to set up drug rules right away. So we're going to go into drug policies. We're going to do new policy, and a different one for the melee gods. We're going to have them hold go juice, hold tea.
Welcome back. Your
Okay, and then take for addictions. We're also going to schedule go juice once every 5 days, because that's when our genes are going to kick in. We'll start getting unhappy. Same thing here for now. Okay. All right. Structure. Let's go ahead and get our little abode done here. You know what? We're going to get this switched over to stone relatively soon. So I'm going to make it a little smaller to start with. And then we can just do the outside.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Let's do the outside. A stone when we get there. We're doing melee only? Yes, yes, we are. We are. Fun, accidentally got called stream. Nice. Airfox, thank you for the Twitch Prime also. Kirsisto, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you guys. Fifth way back to VIP. Nice. Okay, what was your construction? Construction is a 4. Okay. Let them get back to their work here. And obviously we'll just do wooden doors for now. And even before this though, let's go ahead and get them a bed. Okay. And we'll get them a table. That should do, that should do. And we'll just start out with stool. Latitude, trap like roof collapse traps or furnace tunnels. I'm not gonna do a burn box, probably. I can't use Molotovs. So if I do a burn box, I'd have to use a fire ID or some other tricky ways. So what did my wealth start at? Good question. Let's take a look. We started at 11,000 wealth as Rich Explorer. Am I gonna use the Mechanitor? We're psychically deaf, so no, I can't use them. Can't use them. But it's worth. Thank you for helping out, answering questions, by the way. All right, so we got some of that planted. Let's go ahead and get him or her a bed going here. Oh, the botching. And if this ends up being really hard with what we've chosen, then I will lighten up on it later. But for now, we're going all out on it. All right. let them get some stuff done. I'm gonna plan out some stuff while they're doing this. So there is quite a bit of rich soil there. I think we're gonna expand up into here eventually. So we'll do, but that's gonna be a while, right? So don't need to super plan all that out, but this will be fine. So that will give us an initial base layout, and then I want to get some of this rich soil. There's actually a lot of rich soil around, but it's got these big friggin' marshes right in the middle of it. But anyway, yeah, I definitely want to grab some of this, so I suppose we'll just do like this. We'll eventually want the geothermal anyway. And someday we'll dry those out, but it is not this day. It is not this day. Adam, it's one off. It's one off. Ah, then it won't bother anyone. It never does. It never does. Draw that. Did I miss something, Tet? Are bugs on? Yes. Go ahead. ARAM. Worked the crap show today. Dexter, Pyro, welcome in. What's the new run? Actually, should run. Went off. It doesn't look like it to me. Go ahead, Inspector. Then Charmer, welcome in. Fix it. All right. All right. Well, they got a bed on the first night. So schedule, we're going to leave as is for now. Let's go into recreation and we'll throw down a horseshoe pin in here. And we will start out with a just a torch. That's fine. We'll change that later. All right. Genie planter, does that mean you'll need a blood farm? No, it does not. We're not singlefacious. We don't have anything from the hemogen tree. No. Need warm clothes. Oh, right. We have temperature issues. I forgot about that. Forgot about that. Easy win. We'll see. We actually have reduced resistance to all temperatures. The genetics that you saw in the stream, they are a godly melee pawn. Godly melee pawn, and that's about it. Yeah. Maybe I answered and you missed it. What was the question? We have 1 plant skill, 0 medical. So, all right. For research, we need to get to psychoid brewing and Goju's production relatively quickly. So those are pretty important. Also should have gotten higher I should have gotten higher research, but I didn't want to re-roll. The traits are so incredibly crazy good that I didn't want to re-roll. So all right. Psychoid brewing. Yeah, that's the thing. Look at these. I won't even be able to plant Psykite. So until they get a 3, is it 3 for Psych? I can't remember what the number for Psych. 6? Anyway, we can look. It's 6. Yeah. Whoa. See your photos in Discord? I did. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. I'm glad you guys got to meet up. Thank you guys for sharing those. All right, we need a 6 in planting. Great memory does not really help us get there either. Fast learner would. Great memory makes it basically not degrade after. Well, it really doesn't kick in until skill point 10. So, yeah, we're gonna need like a slave for planting, like soon. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go and spoot. Yeah, we're gonna need to go purchase drugs pretty often. All right. Getting their first little building set up there. Cassandra is forced to attack you by day 20 with a single raider. So once we see that single raider, we'll know Cassandra is, into her cycle. I'll talk about Cassandra's cycle in a little while when, it's more relevant, but I'll go over all that stuff as I play.
Welcome back.
All right. Let's go ahead and set this up as the home zone. Or, let's bug out and not do those things. Okay, let's get these out of here. These are actually considered ugly if they're indoors. Not ugly outdoors anymore though, so that's nice. All right, day 1, we have a little hut done. Walls feels kind of wrong, I know. Doink, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you, Doink. Mutant, thank you for the Switch Prime also. Thank you, Mutant. Is the xenotype in the world, or is the Solopon unique? I don't remember if they put custom xenotypes in the world yet. So. All right. So we're going to want to get the ritual going really, really quickly, which shouldn't be too hard. We're going to hope for a slave. Slave that can plant. Okay. So we got a little bit of food in. Let's have them bring the stuff. We're going to have steel outside. I don't want that inside at all. So we'll just, we'll do a stockpile here. And this stockpile is going to be for things like steel, plasteel. None of that will deteriorate outdoors. It doesn't have HP in that form, so and we'll do stone blocks out there. Set this to important. Let them haul that stuff. Edit series on YouTube for this run. Hopefully, yeah, eventually. Yep. Dwarf run has to end first before I put up new runs, of course, but new episode of the Dwarf run every single day. Every single day.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
So yeah, we're gonna do a festival after he brings all this in. We're gonna hope, or she brings all this in. We're gonna hope for a slave. Why not silver outside? I don't want the use to steal it. Yeah, and we're gonna need that silver to buy drugs because we can't make our own yet. We'll literally die without drugs. So Logic, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you, Logic. Same time. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that. No. The dwarf episode yesterday was so good. Thank you. Yeah, I like today's as well. Yeah. Glad you enjoy it. Okay. So now we're gonna do this ritual. Whoa. That's what the Sky Lantern event looks like for these. I don't think I've ever done it with a with this faction. Oh, there's a visitor. Hang on, hang on. Oh, ah, oh, we might have found our first slave. Visitor. We'll see what happens with this, and then we'll go from there. Wanderer joins. Okay. All right, Vulture. If Truman's not good at planting or something. Truman, you're an 11-year-old child. All right, Christopher, you know what to do. And so it begins. It's a drug mule. Oh no. All right, we're hostile with those guys now. Excellent, excellent. All right, we are going to enslave them. All right, child. What are we gonna do with you? I don't even know. What can we even do with you? I don't want you. I don't want to see. We don't want them to see you die. So can you drop off those pack of survival meals and I don't know. Let's go on a little trip. Let's go on a trip there, little Timmy. Time to enslave this scissor and murder this child. It's not murder if I send them off, right? They're not even really a good mule. I think he just insulted us when he showed up as well. Let's go anger some more tribals. Hang on, which tribals are still not? Oh, don't worry. All the tribals already hate us, so yeah. Goodbye. Welcome to the melee run. Goodbye. Good luck. Good luck. Time for your first raid, Timmy. Good luck, suitor. All right, we're gonna enslave this person. I am naming the slaves after chat. They grow up so fast. Okay, we need to get some things set up for them here. So I do want to extend this, and we need to get research going. Actually, let's do that. Let's just go ahead and put research down. So yeah, it should be fine. For brown cubes on the map, I know, right? We're allowed to use walls. It's friggin' weird. Kind of awesome. Going here, some more tribals. You entering a new chat. Start an overview about your min-max ideology. No, it's just fluid. It's just a min-max fluid ideology. I will share it though. All right, our first slave. Okay. So, firefighting, patienting, bed rest, basic. Do we want to convert them first? We probably should. I probably should have. We get a bonus to conversion at this stage. How? Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that really quick. Sorry. Prisoner, convert. There we go. All right. We'll see how it goes. The advantage of having someone enslaved versus recruiting, it's a theme of the run. The only advantage is you don't care when they die and they're worth 70% value instead of 100%. But in this run, it's just part of the run. Just part of the run. All right, so we're gonna get them converted, hopefully. Let's see how far that goes. Down 3%, okay. So, might take a little while. We might have to, what's their social? Yeah. We'll see. Shall see. Hopefully we can do it before they end up, you know, needing drugs and dying without. Don't require recreation, have higher mood, and slightly lower work speed. Yeah, but they can revolt, basically. So, are slaves worth the same as the colonists? No, they're worth 70%. Still running temporary setup? I am, yep. Neanderthal and Itakine, we won't use either of those. Yeah, we won't use either of those. A rat! Our first victim! Will I create a blender kill box? I'm not going to use corner punch. No. All right. The rat is dead. The rat is dead. Okay. We have some buildings around. We have some granite there. Plenty of limestone around. Okay, production. Go ahead and get the stone cutter going. Out of wood, please. Okay, orders, chop some wood. Chop in this area that we're gonna rip up anyway. Rat is dead. Long live rat. They changed it finally. Yeah, they changed it to 70%. Total antitoxic lungs. I do. Yep. I have the antitoxic lungs. All right, child. What do we got here? All right, you got this. You got this. If Sacrifichild survives, they become the next melee god. You believe? I think they got it. It's just one child against 14 raiders. At least he's gonna be dying to a just absolute jam. I mean, he's gonna survive and win, or she's gonna win. Get him. They lost. All right. It was a close one though. It was this close. Almost had him. Almost had him. Two of them were pretty heavily damaged. So they did not die. They're just lost, which is kind of that's what I wanted. I didn't want them to. I didn't want a child death, you know. Colonist lost -6 for 6 days. Yeah. Tis but a scratch. Tis but a scratch. Very unpredictable outcome. No one knew that was coming. No one. We show over and out. All right, we're gonna have to stagger these festivals. So we're gonna stagger the festivals. I didn't realize I made this like a sheriff star or something like that. Anyway, we're gonna stagger them for the mood since we have really low mood, especially during the daytime. We have high sensitivity to sunlight. Yeah, me too. Me too. Will they try to ransom him back? They could either ransom, or we might get a quest for them, or they could show up as a raider. Basically, they become a world pawn, so they could end up joining that faction. They could, you know, call us, save them, get ransomed. Yeah. Stagger them, yeah. So what we're gonna do is, you see how we have the +6 mood for 4.5 more days. In 4.5 more days, that's when we're gonna do the next festival. Super clotting make you immune to infections. It does not. Still get infection. I'm pretty sure because we tried out super immune. What? Or I mean, we tried out super clotting, but I don't think so. Unless something's changed since I tried it out, you know, back when it first came out, but I don't think so. Because you can still get infections from tinted stuff. So a new run. That's right. Psychic drone low on females. It's unfortunate. Okay, the rice is in. We're just going to store that in here right now. Obviously, we don't need to cook it yet. We got some packed survival meals for a little bit of time still. How do I have a prisoner without a bed for them? Oh, good question. Let me go over this cheese or exploit. So, basically, if you have a prisoner and you get rid of their bed or sleeping spot, they won't know they're in prison anymore. They just will be like, well, I can't be a prisoner because there's no prison bed. Only an insane person would try to tell me I'm in prison with nowhere to sleep. But you can still do everything you need to do. So you can still, if you go to them, you see, you can still convert them. You can still recruit them. You can still reduce resistance. They'll eat stuff that's in the room. And look at this. Prison break interval never. Because they don't know they're in a prison. They can still have breakdowns, but Vulture here will never stage a prison breakout because he doesn't, or she doesn't think she's in a prison. So it's an exploit. A new melee run. That's right. It's going all right. From a join ritual, it was, yeah. Weren't they supposed to have your faction genes? It's not 100%. No. The join rituals without a mod are not 100% your xenotype. Even if you're like. If you're all baseliners, you can still get like random Itakeen and stuff. Am I gonna do mechs? No, we're psychically deaf. We can't be a Mechanitor. Mechanitors can't be psychically deaf. Made her think she's not even in prison. Am I a prisoner? No. You're just locked in here. So wait, I can't leave, but I'm not a prisoner? Yeah, exactly. You can't leave, but you're not a prisoner. Listen, you don't believe me? Where's the prison bed? That's right, there isn't one. Can you show me the prison food? There's not any, so you can't be a prisoner. Hey, look at jeans. I did at the beginning of the stream. Here they are again really quick. I'm not gonna go through them all in detail because I already did that. Whoops. There they are. Here's the melee god jeans. It's forced guest ship. More and more like Stockholm syndrome. All right. They are down to 65%. Down to 65%. Okay, we're actually gonna put, that's fine. It's fine. Never mind. It's not prison. It's vacation. Harvest botch. How's our plant skill looking? Wow, we got a 2 now. Down to 59%. Dropping faster. Dropping faster. Oh, I added a new mod. So now it shows us the raid points and the breakdown. So here's our first raid. It is 40 raid points. It is a pirate with a gun already. Now I want to turn off the really big part of that. So I'm going to go into options and I'm going to go to mod options, visible raid points. There we go. So now when a raid comes, we'll be able to see exactly how many raid points. So the first raid here is 40 because that's just the initial Cassandra raid. They are a wimp, delicate wimp, which is outdoing tough there. A genie. Slaves can't research, I'm pretty sure. Genies make incredible crafters. We don't need an incredible crafter yet. They could actually become a good melee aside from this whole wimp thing, but the wimp thing is because of genie. We could get rid of that eventually. So that's actually a tough, fast learner. 40 years old. Asthma. We'll see. We'll see. If they survive, we'll probably tend to them and go from there. But let's see if we accidentally cut them in half. Good research. Slaves can't research. So slaves can't research. But we could make them our second melee god, perhaps. Although then they get rid of the genie parts, so then it kind of gets rid of the, you know, the bonus to crafting. So, but fast learner is super good. Check out my traits guide. Smurf and I made an awesome traits guide. It goes over all the traits. It's not just a tier list and why they're good, how they're good, what situations they're good in, all that kind of stuff. Exclamation traits in the chat, or just check it out on YouTube. We could drop the sword so as not to kill them as quickly. Because they are a wimp. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, we're going to put down the sword. And then we're going to bum rush him when they come around a corner. Alright, kerpitch. I think that's the sound it's going to make when we punch him. Pitch. Maybe not. It sounds like Adam's never punched anyone. Oh. Get wrecked. Kerpitch. This was a spy. All right, get him. Melee only run right now. It's fun to get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, we did a really hard melee only one. I don't think this will be as hard as my previous one, but it should be a lot of fun. Okay, stop. We need to set up defaults. So go into health. This is not a mod. Click on defaults, and we're going to click on medical care, but no medicine, so we don't waste medicine on things like this. And the ones that are already on the map, we're going to have to just change them, but yeah, don't want to waste that. Okay, we're gonna turn back into a colonist. All right, hopefully he gets up. Savages refuse to use guns. Dunkirk. Saw on the VOD that you're the first roll pawn. Yeah, Christopher, look at you. You are the progenitor of the melee gods. The preemptive, it's not a mod. Yeah, it's not a mod. So let me go through some of this. So the defaults tab is not a mod. And another thing that a lot of people think is a mod, but isn't, is the category list. Category list, that is not a mod. It's just in the bottom right. Another thing that's not a mod that I want to set up is I want to go into quests and go to reward preferences. I'm going to turn off goodwill with everyone right now, because right now I want our quest rewards to be monetary. I don't care about goodwill quite yet. We'll worry about that at a later time. For now, I'm just going to want the quest to give us goodies. So, bare knuckle brawl, tough fast learner with 8-ish melee on day 7. That may be misleading. Certainly will this time. I hope so. Yeah, you're one of the godliest melee pawns I've ever started. Look at this. You even rolled great memory, which wasn't part of this. So, New series? What happened to the Dwarf series? Dwarf series ended like almost 2 months ago. YouTube is behind. New episodes of the Dwarf series every single day on YouTube, but I've been done with the Dwarf series for like literally 2 months or something. Almost 2 months. Feeling honor awards? Yeah, that as well, which might be good or bad. Might be good or bad. All right. How'd you get 4 traits in your colonists? Dot 3 was max. So if you set the custom scenario to have traits, it can then roll a 4th one on pawn creation. Now this is because of genes. This is not actually a trait, but if you set the custom scenario to have default traits, it can then roll extra traits on top of it, and that's what happened. That's why I didn't want to re-roll, because it's rare even doing it that way. Christopher, thank you for the 17 months. And hi, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, hi. Appreciate it. All right. All right, I gotta keep an eye on the clock today. If he starts starving, we're gonna have to put him back in the bed and feed him. So his movement's almost there though. Melee only, bloodbath, rich, blood glue. Yes. Why did I pick kind as a gene? Because if all of our pawns are kind, they won't social fight each other. And with extra melee stats and everything, social fighting can be deadly. Let's set their drugs. I already did the drug one, but I didn't set them to it. Let's see. Okay. All right, now we're good. Also, we're gonna go ahead and set them to attack things that are nearby. Don't forget that. Hardest difficulty is 500%. Yeah, I always play on. I've never played on anything other than 500% since 500% released in 1.2. So yes, 500%. I'm glad you think so, He3. Do I need to change it just in case? Here, I'll change it in the title. Someone might be like, "Oh, really? The hardest difficulty?" There we go. It's changing the title now. It's also an exclamation run, an exclamation challenge in all those places. But all right, we are going to make marble blocks do until we have X. X we're going to put as 200, and we're going to drop on the floor. Okay. There we go. Now the title is actually saved. Thank you. Yeah, the typo's fixed too. Thank you. All right. So we're gonna need to feed them. So I gotta turn this back into a prisoner bed. We gotta take them to the bed. Gotta feed them, and now we can kick them back out of it. Okay. All right. Storyteller. No, just 500%. Everything else default. Losing is fun. It's losing is fun. Set to 500%. Okay, vultures down to 52%. All right, we are going to need more food. So let's go ahead and just plant in these areas here. If we overplant, we can trade it off. That's fine. Yeah, just rice. Okay. So Matthews, welcome in. Brand new run. Unaware of the current chat bugs being off. The thing now is like, is something a wall pretty much. Are playing anything with 2 planning? Yeah, they start out with 1. That's why we're getting this slave though. So as soon as they're converted, we'll get them planning. Is a roof a wall? Wait, you can't use walls? Does that mean you can't use flooring? Yeah, that's kind of the new one. Chat a wall. Happy Friday the 13th. Why, thank you. All right. Horizontal walls. Chat turned off. Is wall an instrument? Is mayonnaise a wall? Yes. You're kind of a wall. You are, yeah. Are melee gods walls? The answer is yes, actually. The answer is yes. Yeah. All right, so Cassandra can attack. I will talk about her cooldown and her cycle once she does her first real attack. So this is the wall DLC. Yeah. All right, Sky Lantern is going to fade in a day, and then we'll do another festival here. Going through food pretty quickly. All right, structure. We're going to go ahead and get moved over into stone walls. Stone walls. Okay. Why no quarters? Quarters don't really do anything. Quarters don't, in RimWorld, they don't really do anything unless you're doing corner punch shenanigans. Otherwise, just extra materials and extra work for no reason. There is a reason. It looks better for no reason at all. So, just no walls and doors around last week. Yes, I did. Yeah, I think it was Idian. All right, perfect. There's nothing wrong with this at all. Play all difficulty settings, move to the worst position. I am not. I think you would just, without mods, I think it wouldn't be fun, you know? Like, you would fail almost all your harvest. You get, like, no yield. Your people just starve to death. You get diseases all the time. It's like, if you want to do a run like that, just play a Randy in the jungle, you know? Which we did. Check out the ideology run. The fluid ideology run. My first fluid ideology run in the jungle. The best first episode of RimWorld, I think, that I've ever had. It's very nuts. Have you considered having a run for people to stop asking about barracks versus bedrooms and run solo? No matter what, people will ask you. No matter what, people will ask. I did bedrooms in the Dwarf run. It was, wait, did they nerf barracks? And then if I do only barracks, they were like, wait, why aren't you using bedrooms? So, even a solo run, I think I'd get it. Speedy, they were the 9 months. Thank you, Speedy. I don't have a guide on rooms yet, no. I do not. Start cooking at. Not good. Thought about going for a run? No, never. Conversion! This one already converted. We can't make them a colonist. That really sucks. What good can they do? They can cook. They can cook as a slave. So we are going to imprison them. Enslave them, sorry. FAQ command at this point? Yeah, probably. 20-year run on YouTube. Watch the entire thing. That's a long run, yeah. Hundreds of hours. Ever watching that? All right, we're gonna go in. Once we get there, we're gonna put them to no drugs, no grud. He can be cooked. True, he can also be a easy sacrifice to the raids. I'm gonna touch them with your magic protuberance. No. I don't like speedruns of RimWorld. I've done speedruns of other games, but speedrun of RimWorld feels relatively boring to me. People ask, so maybe I'll do like one time just to be like, yeah, I did it. There you go. Here's the link. But no, I have not really considered doing one. Get some speedruns of other games though. I like watching some speedruns, but this one is not. Hot Potato is still on the Twitch VODs. I just set it to transfer to YouTube, but it hasn't done yet. Spirit Mortar Babies? Yeah. They're watching. Hi. Best and worst real life lessons from RimWorld. Best and worst real life lessons from RimWorld. The best lesson from RimWorld is if you're unhappy, try to do some more recreation and make sure you get enough sleep. Helps a lot. Sleep and recreation help with mood a lot. Worst real life lesson from RimWorld is If there's a problem, just ignore it and wait for someone else to come take care of it. Or the best and worst advice from RimWorld. Best and worst in one quick blip. Do drugs. The worst is drugs are good. That's not true. Hey, Desperation, let me ask you something. Desperation, when was the last time you had some caffeine? Have you had any caffeine today? Have any coffee, some tea, soda, maybe? That's different. That's not a drug. Yes, it is. Stay in drugs, don't do school.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
You know what I mean. Never stop throwing raids at you. Hang in there. Anton, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you, Anton. Speedy, thank you for the 9 months. Drowning yourself in coffee. Those friggin' drug addicts. They need their fix. Man. Love this coffee. I could not live without this caffeine hit every day. Friggin' drug addicts. No, I know you're not doing that, but it's always funny. Yeah. Always funny. All right. Everything in moderation. Caffeine on the same level? Can be. Yeah, if everyone could just leave my stream at the moment, stop watching my content, and go watch the content of this person that I've never heard of, that'd be excellent. That's what I want to see in the chat. Guys, stop what you're doing and go check out that other place. All right. We need to enslave this person. Come on. Come on. See ya. Don't think caffeine's that big a deal. Do 3 weeks. Do like a month without caffeine and then take a big hit of caffeine. Like have a big cup of coffee or an energy drink or something like that. It is like it'll be like a psychedelic experience. And you're like, Adam, that's hyperbole. It's hyperbole. No, not really. Like you can go watch some of it. It's kind of crazy. We have 11 meals. This guy should be enslaved by then. Let's go ahead and get a we'll just do fueled stove for now. Go 2 days without and you're ready to end someone. Hyperbole sports energy drinks. Yeah. All right. So we are actually going to turn them off from cooking. They're not bad at it though. 4, I mean, it's not great, but you know, it is what it is. We'll wait. We'll see. They are a little better. 100% one time. Had to call an ad ambulance. Nice. All right, we're getting there. One more hit there. Okay, so yeah, I'll go over things as I do them with food and all that kind of stuff. I'll explain that. Combat supplier. Purple mask crew is here. Okay. All right. Can't wait to see our first real raid. It's going to be perhaps scary. Here, Steel Iqua, that's yours now. That's yours now. They look like a fun bunch.
Back. Your steadfast
all right,
loyalty
soon we will have
appreciated.
a new slave. Our squad of high mates. Juicer, thank you for the 6 months. Thank you, Juicer. What's the pros and cons selling initial gold for silver? Well, we're not going to need gold for a long time. Gold's mainly to make advanced components for me. We're not going to be there for a really long time. However, having the 30 means that when we do get to advanced research, which isn't going to take that long a time, we're actually able to get down like the multi-analyzer. Multi-analyzer takes 25 gold. So I was really tempted to sell it in order to get some other things, but we did start with silver as well. So I don't think I need to. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about making them into the second melee gun. They are tough, right? So I think I might. We'd have to replace their lungs. Do these guys happen to have lungs? I mean, for sale. Nah, they're not. That would take exotic goods. Selling a monosword, we can't afford it. Almost, though. Yeah, maybe we will. Indy, I'm not sure if that was a typo or an autocorrect or what. But I don't know how to respond to it either way.
You will join
they do
us
have lungs.
Or die, master.
Yeah, I think I might make them into the melee pawn. It's like a melee pawn. Then we have to wait 2 years for another one. Bring slaves, turn them into a colonist. I don't remember. Could take a lung from Vulture. We need Vulture for planting, though. We can eventually get a lung for them. All right, I think I'm going to do that. I don't know that we're going to find a better... I mean, they're tough, right? Tough, fast learner, amazing. Good melee already. Good crafting, which we'll need. And research. I think so. The sooner we start the duplication process, the better, yeah. It's going to immediately make raids much bigger. I'll see if there is a decent melee weapon here. Steel knife is actually not too bad. Breach axe is actually really good for the stun lock. They have another longsword. Let's just buy the longsword for now. All right. They won't be a genie. That's the whole point. Yeah. That's the whole point. They won't be a genie anymore. Let's go on. MTG, welcome in. Mind Freeze, welcome in. All right, I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, we can't afford the monoswords. Yeah, they're already converted. All right, here we go. Here we go. We won't be able to do another one of these for 2 years. Hopefully, I don't screw this one up. It should overwrite, as far as I'm aware, with the Search Explorer start is. So with the unstable branch, it's supposed to overwrite now. Let's hope so. Let's hope so, or else we're just throwing these away. Yes, I know the crafting. The passion's not going to go away, right? The bonus to the skill will go away, but that doesn't matter. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty.
I guess we can set to recruit first. Just in case. Fox a pet? No, it's not.
You will join us or die.
Indy, thank you for the gift sub to Lux. Thank you, Indy. And Peace Breaker, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you, guys. All right, we'll recruit first. There's a what? A hype train?
All aboard the hype train. You will join us or die, master.
Indy, thank you for the gift sub to Tad as well. Prompt you on their new metabolism. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. Yeah, we'll see what we'll see. It's going to take all the passions away. I don't think it did that anymore. Either way, they're tough, fast learner. That's not going away. So we're going to see. We're going to see. We'll know really, really soon. Again, Indy.
A new subscriber. Come, steal
hamsters at 321 hamsters. Thank you for the 10 gift subs. Much love to the hamsters again, as always.
You will join us.
A phrasing emote. That would be a good one, yeah. I'm not sure what it would be, but that would be a good one. Phrasing. All right. Double the sub goal, double the fun. Thank you, guys. I didn't think it was either. I thought it was just plus skills. So we're going to find out, though. Some people are saying it will save it. Some people are saying it will get rid of it. We will find out. Either way, they're going to be a great pawn for what we want. So regardless if it does or not. But we will know very, very soon. Okay, we don't need these parts anymore. Make that a little bit bigger. What's science? Melee science. All right. Gonna try out streaming in non-tech tips for a newbie. I can only tell you what worked for me, right? Burn trap? No, we're not gonna do a burn trap. How would I light on fire? I guess incinerate ID, but that would kind of go against the point of the run. I'm not gonna at this time. I'm not planning to do any burn traps, unless you mean my base is a burn trap, which in that case, yes, it is. So I would say that the most important thing quality-wise is audio. Actually, first, like audio. If you have really staticky or bad audio, like try to fix that one first if you're looking for upgrades. You don't have to worry about camera right away. And then worry about video quality and camera quality, stuff like that. For quality, the other things I would say is if you're doing it for more than just a hobby, if you're wanting to try to build somewhere, I would say set up a schedule and stick to the schedule. You can do more. You can do more than what your schedule is. But when I got started, it was like, all right, I'm streaming at 9 p.m. every day, and people know, like, all right, it's 9 p.m. Adam's gonna be online every day. And so you don't have to do it that aggressively, but as long as you're doing, like, you know, people form a habit around it. 223 baby food. So that could be one. Another one, and again, it could be different from you. For me, it was trying to make sure I'm filling dead air. So even when I don't have a viewer, that's another thing. From the very beginning, I turned viewer count off. Have the viewer count off, and I just pretended like there was 100 people there all along. So I would just explain what I was doing. I would tell people what I was doing. I'm in Eastern time now. Yeah, my schedule's changed since back then, but yeah, for me it was consistency, making sure I'm always talking, and trying to improve the quality of sound than video. There's other little things I can talk about and answer if you'd like, but solution traps and gas cover for melee advance. We'll see. Yeah. Remember, I can't throw anything, so we won't be able to use tox grenades or tox launchers or anything like that. It would have to be, yeah. We'll see. Kind of break risk, yeah. All right, so we are gonna have to start cooking here. All right, so we're going to do cook simple meal. We're gonna do until we have X. We have 3 pawns eating 2 times a day, so that's 6 meals a day. Let's just do 12, and then we'll pause until we're at 6. For this starting one, we are going to use everything, all of the things. We're going to drop it on the floor, and we're going to copy this and actually, not all the things. Excuse me. We're going to use meat and animal products only because we want to use things that are going to rot outside of refrigeration, and we don't want to need refrigeration. So we're using meat and animal products. Those are things that are going to go bad first. And then if we don't have any of that left, then we can switch over to vegetarian, and that should be good. Now it is going to drop where we're standing, so we also want to put a stockpile zone where it can drop, and we're just going to put that down to low, and we're going to turn on meals. Does your genotype affect that math for what? How many that we need? Right now, our food is right at baseliner. We're like 90%, so not really. We can probably use tox packs. Yeah, that should be fun. Brianna, thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Brianna. Appreciated. Low tech fridge, just make it hot. Thank you, Brianna.
A new subscriber. Come, steal yourself.
Finger guns.
We are building an army.
Those aren't finger guns. They have 5 barrels. All right. Finger guns. Thank you for the gift subs. That's all right. 5 barrels for 5 gift subs. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Finger gas. Minor break. So we are going to probably do the festival because it looks like that one's ran off. So, ran out. Okay, let's go ahead and do one of those. The Advent of Dominance. So we're hoping this one goes any kind of positive mood, really. That's all I really care about. Beautiful advent. Nice. So now we're going to have an additional +6 for 6 days. Gotta give to one how to pay it forward. Thank you, finger guns. Task, welcome in. The finger minigun. All right. Those on. Sparklers to the party. Yeah, I haven't done that ritual without being tribal a long time. All right, Vulture is converted, so Vulture is going to be enslaved. They're going to be our grower, so they can actually start growing some drugs, because we're gonna start withering away in 20 days without drugs. Okay, resistance 19.5. It's gonna take a little bit of time there. So why am I doing 1x meal instead of 4x meals? So there's a couple reasons. 1x is for no pause. Well, in general, when I get raided, I'm gonna grab them and I'm gonna draft them. If I'm making 4 at a time or like 75% through the 4 stack and I have to interrupt them because of a raid, that means we missed out on all 4 meals, right? But if they're doing 1 at a time, then I've only missed out on 1, maybe 2, depending on the work speed. We'll also put a shelf or something there to hold the rice, so it'll be even quicker to use. The other one is if we make it with food poisoning, it's going to poison the whole stack. And so there's a chance we catch it at the 1x if someone's eating right away. So size restricted bases. The easiest thing, even with size restricted bases, is literally just throw everything in one room. It's the easiest way to get everything impressive. This one colonist, this Naked Brutality. This is Rich Explorer. Rich Explorer. Can you overdose in RimWorld? Yes, absolutely. There are 2 kinds of overdoses. There's just a normal overdose, and then there's a major overdose, which can be fatal often. What run is this? Exclamation run. If you tap it in chat, it'll let you know. Okay. Special bases just have no walls. Mad Ibex. Screw it. We fight them. How? What? Overproducing meals? No, I'm feeding 3 people. Oh, we destroyed that thing. Okay. Production. We'll throw a butcher table out here. Okay. Damage is crazy. Yeah, look at that. Bam. Overdoses are a thing. Yep. Absolutely. They're most common when you have someone with a drug binge. Okay, we're going to set this to Butcher Creature, do forever. Butcher all creatures, and drop on the floor. There we go. Meteorite of Sandstone. Meh. No walls. You try no wall run. I'll let Pass Adam know that he should do that. Yeah. So, oh, you know what? He did it. Also going to mean more drug need, which is scary at the moment. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. So maybe that's why I enslaved them for a time. Honestly. It's just overflowing to the table. I could move the table, I suppose. That's why it's doing that. They're already queued up. It's fine. Yeah, it will only count them if they're in a zone, unless you click look everywhere or whatever. So, no wall melee only. Okay, Vulture is going to be a slave soon, and then we can stop worrying about doing the planting growing ourselves. We're actually running ourselves out of food already. So we do need to extend the planting area. Can't wait till Vulture's up. But yeah, we will die without 2 different kinds of drugs. So like literally we'll go into a coma and die. So we gotta really get working on that. Quest available. Heat wave for pay. We are not going to accept this. We actually have genes that make us worse in extreme temperatures, so this is a masterwork longsword in place of the Rich Explorer. Usually starts with a minigun, or not a minigun, excuse me, a charge rifle. So this is the longsword equivalent. I thought about starting with a monosword since, you know, it's kind of the equivalent of that, but I didn't want to go too overboard, right? So how long till we have drugs? It's going to be a while. We're going to end up having to go trade, I think. 47 raid point raid. It is 1 melee Etekeen, hard worker, Ironwilled, Misandrist. All right. Our first real raid. Okay, so this is a good time to talk about Cassandra's cycle. So if you're wondering about the storytellers, Cassandra and Phoebe have a cycle and Randy does not. Why do the female ones have a cycle and the male one doesn't? You're gonna have to ask Tynan about that. I cannot comment any further, but it is how it is. And how it works with Cassandra is she has a 10.6 day timer, 10.6 days. So basically Cassandra can attack you either once or twice in a 4.6 day period, and then she goes on cooldown for 6 days. So she attacks 1 to 2 times within 4.6, and then after she's done that, she can't attack again with a major event. So she can still do minor events for 6 days. So you can keep that in mind to try to know when you're safe to do things against Cassandra. So I was talking about like going and trading, for instance, right? So if we know Cassandra's on cooldown, that's when we take our moment to go trade. So yeah. That's right. No further comments at this time. It's literally how it is. I don't know. Randy does not have that cycle, same cycle. Okay, we are going to just flat out fight them. Now, he could summon an animal, right? He's an Etekeen. He has the
welcome back.
Special, I believe.
Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Animal war call. All right. Took your kids out of school so they can learn from me full time. Excellent. They'll be the best rimmers in your county. Maybe. Oish. Oish has been beheaded. Oish has been beheaded. His missing head caused him to die. Yeah, that'll do that. Yeah. What killed him? He was missing a head. What do you mean he was missing a head? He was missing a head. Wash down the murder with a nice go juice. A nice refreshing go juice. Decapitated. Alright, well, he's dead. Alright. We divided his head. Alright, so... a colony. This is Melee Gods. Run number 1. All right, Vulture. Firefighting, patienting, bed rest, basic, growing, planting. There we go. Actually, let's turn us off from it. Cleaning, hauling. There we go. There we go, Vulture. This is your life now. I would say enjoy it, but I really don't care. All right, let's set up some zones now. We're going to go to expand area. Area 1 is going to be inside. Area 2 is going to be the wolves. Area 3 is going to be our work area. Don't know that we'll have animals. We'll go ahead and put that. All right, so inside, you guessed it. It's going to be inside. Walls, eventually, it's going to be here. And the work area. The work area is going to be close to home right now. We don't want them going any further than this. And we'll go ahead and set them all. Work area. Good enough for now. Good enough. Wager on Go Juice. Maybe, do you get Go Juice on time, or does the first town on Go Juice have it for sale? Second 3 visits or more? Well, here's the scary thing as well. You see, we're only able to trade with purple right now. And look where we... Oh, okay, never mind. There's purple. I thought we actually settled only near Empire and blue, so we actually only have 1 chance at Go Juice right there, honestly. So... we only have 15 days of Go Juice left. Slave in bed, yeah, they'll get one. They'll get one. Does mood matter for slave? It does, but less so. Why is Go Juice essential? Here, I'll show you. Go Juice dependency. If we don't get Go Juice in 30 days, we will go into a coma and die. Prisoners and slaves make trading difficult. Yep. Yep. Can I have an animal army? I don't know yet. Probably not, though. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll put all that on my site probably tonight. A drug use tutorial? No, I don't have one of those yet. It's on the list, though. I'm gonna start making some guides on stream again, so or otherwise I'm not gonna have time ever. Okay. And the rice. Okay, and then we're gonna get a drug zone set up here. Why is the drug zone so much larger? We need a lot of drugs. Money. Drugs. All right. Weapon choice and drugs for this run. I was fancy some of the bigger guides. I want to see what melee weapon questions pot up here. Yeah, I think it's worth. I know I'm behind on that kind of stuff, but these Twitch contracts have really kept me from making that kind of stuff. So I need to start making it on stream. No idea how it works. Should be fun. It's a lot of fun, yeah. High Life's one of your favorite memes. We'll definitely be using High Life. Okay. We can technically stretch it further. We're just going to start being unhappy at 5, right? So, I mean, we do start getting some debuffs. But we can stretch... if we get down to 1, we'll stretch it a little bit further. Can they still overdose themselves? Technically, yes. In practice, they don't really, as long as they're only taking it when they need it. But if you like have them chain Go Juices, they'll still overdose, yeah, even with the genes. I don't know why you'd set them to chain chug Go Juice, but you know. What? Someone got banned for making something on stream? What? Making a guide on stream? No, I've made guides on stream before. You're allowed to make guides on stream. What? The Audubon defense was a lot of fun, yeah. It was insane when we first made it. And it worked against mechs. They had to nerf it. Don't get drugs for 5 days. Yeah, but it's not like they'll die, right? Until we won't start dying until like 30. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we have to push it out, we can do it. It's gonna suck, but we can do it. I don't know what to say to you if you're literally sexualizing the word making. So I don't know. Smoke leaf launcher win. Not sure what further to say about that, but all right. I have one person. I should have made him good at research. I wasn't thinking. That slaves can't research. I'll see myself out. Guide and Jeans did well for viewers. Yeah, actually making the burn tunnel guide on stream had over 1,000 viewers. Yeah. Why wooden doors have stone? Because stone opens extremely slowly. Very slowly. Okay. What do you do with the body monitor colonists? Get him a peg leg. The easiest ones to do in the beginning is the ear implant. The what is it? Cochlear implant. It doesn't really impact very much. You can also do dentures. Dentures will impact eating speed a little bit and social. You won't like them as much, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't make them very much worse than what they were. So the easiest ones are the ear implants and the dentures, and or you know, go around and trade for a bionic if you haven't gotten to bionics yet. Yeah, drugs is gonna be a big problem in this. We have the money to go buy, but the thing is, we're gonna have to buy go juice. Like, it's gonna be quite a while before we can do go juice production on our own. We might die to lack of drugs and have to redo the beginning. Implants that affect fertility. There's the, you know, here, I'll show you. We have one. We are sterile. We're sterile. I don't really care about, well, I guess we're gonna go trade it, so. Is this vampire starting? No, it is not. No, it's not. Pray that a raider drops go juice. Start the gambling for go juice. Can you tame a donkey or horse? Let's take a look. I mean, they only take it 2, so. Uh-oh. Zero animals because we're awful at animals. Horse takes 2. Did they reduce donkeys? I don't think so. Okay, there's at least a pack animal. But uh-oh. We're gonna have some trouble here. What is your animals at? 0. 0. Oh boy, oh boy. This is gonna be way worse in the beginning than we initially thought.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Even an alpaca takes 1. Yeah, we can't tame anything. All right. Well, it's like a day to that one. Yeah, there and back. So. We could level it up, yeah, over time. But it's anyone that's a melee god is gonna have the like reduction from the awful animal genes. So. Silencing, thank you for the 19 months. Thank you, Silencing. Almost 1/2 of an entire calendar year. Almost a full calendar year, yeah, 19 months. You inject your Xeno the same way single phase do? Yes, yeah. All right, we're gonna do one of these rituals in the hopes that we get a slave that deals with animals. A melee only run for elephants or whatnot. We already did that. I did a melee only run where I utilized elephants. This is a different kind of run. So obviously it would make it easier, but you know, I did it on purpose. But you're outside for cleanliness. Yeah, even though it really doesn't matter too much. All right. Furniture, sleeping spot. Rest them. Pre-recorded, obviously. Okay. Switch that back to colonist. For that. And we need to. Oh, he's got a 14. All right, we need to enslave him quickly. What's the strategy with the slaves? There's no strategy with it. It's just part of the run. There's a reason why your map is different even when using the same seed. Make sure you max population and don't use, like, even Rocket Man will change some of the RNG to seeds, but make sure your map is 275 tile size. 275 tile size. No maps impact, or I mean, no mods impacting it. All that kind of stuff. Combat supplier. Yeah, I overmade mules on accident earlier. Alright. Alright, they're enslaved too. Oh, right. I need to name the slaves. We're going to do that this time. Alright, because the queue is large. So our first slave is... Crap, my button's not working. I'm going to have to type it out. Come on, API. Do it. Do it. Vig. Yeah, okay. All right, and the next one. So kind of you to name slaves. I don't know. Don't get ahead of yourself with kindness here. Jid. Okay. This one is for handling. Okay, animals, wildlife. Sign, we're gonna let them no drugs. Schedule unrestricted on them. Okay. All right. Didn't know what the buttons do. I had it set up. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Okay. You guys can just sleep outdoors for now, maybe. Until I get the actual barrack stat set up. Okay. Let's see. Bring those in, please. See combat animals this run? I don't know. I did so many combat animals during my first melee run that I'm thinking about not really going into them as much this time, but we'll see. Brief overview about what makes slaves different from regular colonists. You're not particularly familiar with them. So basically, slaves count as 70% value for raid point. So slaves generate less raid points. And then let me just retrieve them. You also don't have to worry about mood and things as much, but they can revolt. So you don't have to worry about them dying really, but you have to worry about them rising up and fighting you. And in exchange for that, you don't have to worry about them as much, and they have a 70% value as far as raid points rather than 100%. All right. No self-nutrient, right? Okay. That pistol out here. Ew. There's a back an animal. Ask your mother. Doesn't make sense that time. All right. So we're going so far. Not great. We're gonna run out of drugs and then we're gonna die. So we're like scrambling to try to get drugs right now. We'll let you know what she says. Yeah. The bot's getting paid. Pay for a smart bot that would read your chat and answer these questions for you. I probably wouldn't want to do that because that's part of why I think some people come to the channel, you know. But probably wouldn't.
Our modest fellowship expands.
What genes did I go with?
Praise
If you go to the beginning of the VOD, I'll set up a command for it, but I already showed them and went over them several times. I don't want to just spend all the time doing that, but I'll do a quick one. You can just pause it and look at them if you want. But yeah, there they are again. There's my genes. Praise Jay, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Jay. Tripalin, 49 months. Thank you, Tripalin. Brother Kane back again for another stream. You found Abel yet, Kane? Found Abel. I told you, old man, I'm not my brother's keeper. Did you find Abel? Okay, down to 2, go juice. You're sleeping, binging a load of the stuff. That's awesome. Thank you, Crazy Jane. Much appreciate it. Thank you for watching. On minus archive. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the one. Thank you, bot. All right. Well, we have an alpaca. Won't major sell and still be a big problem? Yeah. Are those slaves? Yes. There's a high chance I start over soon. There really is, yep. Because of the drugs. Drugs and lack of research. Let's go on YouTube eventually. One series on YouTube at a time. I think he's sitting. For clipping the jeans. Medicine components, yeah. Okay. Kind of cheating by comparison to this one. Custom Xeno, super mutants. Ours are pretty good too. My colony would be like on 100% Phoebe Chillax. I don't know, yeah. I tried Phoebe and it got kind of boring. No ABC this time, no.
Welcome back. Your
oh, they just left us 3 components. Nice. What's going on with drugs and lack of research? So we need Psychites and Go Juice or we will go into a coma and die. However, slaves can't research, right? So slaves can't research to help us get closer to making our own Go Juice. And there's only like 1 or 2 settlements that are within walking distance that might trade it, but isn't guaranteed. So if those 2 settlements don't have Go Juice, then we probably lose. But we'll see. We'll see. Jethro, thank you for the 8 months. Jethro, 8 months already. Low in food. I know the rice is gonna come in soon though. Ambrosia. So there's a trick with ambrosia we're gonna do. So if you have ambrosia, you can throw down a growing zone, and then you can turn off sowing. So what this is going to do is they're not going to plant anything here, but when the ambrosia gets to 100%, they'll just come harvest it automatically. Caravan with Nutrient in time. Okay, but Nutrient does us no good because I can only have 1 person researching. They're bad at researching. I have to research drug production and Go Juice production and get Nutrient before we run out. And I only have the 1 colonist that can research, so that's the problem. That's why I said research is a big part of it. Right now it's based on luck if we get it in time. What are your drugs? Melee only open map, yeah. Love ambrosia, but never remember to harvest it. Yeah, it's a really good one to do. What was your absolute hardest challenge? The first melee only. Not even close. Still the hardest by leaps and bounds. Yeah. Melee only on YouTube. The first melee only before ideology and before biotech. So don't think cut the trees in the area. If you can turn off allow if you want, but yeah, it doesn't matter. The point is they're not going to sow anything. So Man in Black will save the run. No, because then we would just start over. Because if we have no one else with the melee gods gene, we lose. Naturally occurring drug plants, just ambrosia. Just ambrosia. Clone food, yeah. I expected the previous run to be the hardest, but it ended up not being. Got pretty lucky. We'll have to do another one of those against Cassandra, and I doubt I'll get as lucky, but we'll try it someday. But it's not to this day. It's not this day. I do plan on doing a run with Incapable Violence at some point. And I also want to try a run with explosives only, like frag grenades only. I can't recruit the slaves. That goes against the flavor of the run. You technically can, but no. Will be a mechanical run. Then Incapable Violence, I'm not sure yet. But as part of this run, we can't recruit anyone that's not a melee god xenotype, basically. So it really is tempting to turn them into one. But they're going to need drugs too, but then he can probably get us to the research. So right now we have him set to recruit. And if they get recruited, then we'll switch them over. But then he's going to need drugs, which of course could be a problem. Just about overdosed. Oh my god. That's right. Cause Flake and Go Juice together. Alright.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
So we got 2 Go Juice remaining. Fallen Down. Ouch. Near the 4 months. Thank you, Fallen Down. Just a minor drug overdose. No, it's because of Flake and Go Juice combined, yeah. Alright. Double drug dependency? Yep. We got 1 quadrum left, basically, before things start hitting the fan. 15 days. Takes a while for genes to take effect after you implant them. They're gonna be down for a little while, yep. Alright. Next time it is daylight. We're probably hitting the road. Yeah, pretty much. So let's see how long it would take to get there with everyone. 0.6 days. Okay. All right. Well, so we're basically going to be gone for like a day and a half. So we probably have enough meals. Well, we'll see if we can save any more animals and go from there. Where's the other settlement if that one doesn't have the Go Juice? Oh my god. If that one doesn't have it, we're like multiple days to either of those. We might end up having to abandon the base to try to find drugs and then coming back. So, gotta get my fix. If I leave the slaves, the problem is they won't get any suppression. Spherum doesn't do us any good, no. That would make things worse. Tribals are not going to be selling go juice. We're also enemies with all tribes. So. Oh, I forgot I'll kill them if I punch them for suppression, but... Why not use the same trick with prisoner? I mean, I could re-imprison them, but and release them. They're just gonna have a mood hit while they're gone. They're gonna run out of food faster because we're not gonna be oh, more ambrosia. No one's gonna be doing food while we're gone, so anyway. It's fine, we'll take him. Psychic Soothe, nice. Alright, as soon as this is all cooked, hit the road, hope for the best. It's daytime, let's go. So... Alright. Gotta just hope for go juice. Hope for go juice. Hoping for go juice. Okay. If not, we have to make a decision. Do we hit the road and go further to try to get to the other purple settlement before we die, or do we make this guy into a melee guy and hope we get research done in time? Percentage 2, about a year ago. Are you planning to play it when it officially releases? Yeah, I'll go back and play it after that. I didn't want to get burned out during early access. Can you tell on Twitch integration to send me drugs? Keep sending ambrosia. All right. Here we go. We have left this undefended. If enemies come, they'll just burn it down and we'll have to rebuild, but we're gonna die anyway. Ugh, it got to night right as we were leaving. Mistimed it. Here comes the sun. Oh, you had to keep someone at the base? No, you do not. The guy's in ancient danger. How am I gonna kill 4 or 5 ancients with one guy with a sword? Could try to set up enough traps in time, but we're on the clock either way. Hope and prayer. We might come to that, trying that if it comes down to it. Right now we're checking trade first. And I choose a random site? Random-ish, yeah. I didn't know what the map was, but I picked a site near a lot of traders. Here we go. No. I do have some flake though, so we'll buy some of that. Okay, how long is the trip to the other purple base? This one would be 1.3 days from here. It's 2 days. Okay, I bought some flake. Let's go back home and we'll test the ancient danger. If that doesn't work, we have to beeline to that purple base up there. If orange juice is OJ, can we call it Go Juice GoJ? Yes, you have my permission. GoJ it is. Oh, come on, guys. You're almost home. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Okay, they made it. Back into the prison. Why can't I trade the White Castle thing? Because you have to have a knight or a dame to trade with the Empire. We don't have any royals at all yet, so you can gift them stuff, but I can't trade with them. All right. Any reason the slave beds are outside? Just so this is not considered a barrack. So I need the mood increase on our main person right now. That's the only reason. I want to do it this way. I don't know. Really just depends what's inside, right? If it's just a single mech or if it's like a couple bugs, we take care of that no problem, but I should do it. And it's gonna take up time though. We don't have a lot of time. Okay. Hit the crypto, sleep casket, and run away. All right. Like, if there's a centipede and like multiple scythers in there, how am I to run in there and hit the crypto, sleep casket, and run away as melee? Like, well, I have to get things prepared. Bad plans, the best plans. This is a terrible idea, but it's the best idea you've got at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Did we get Go Juice? We went to trade for some, but they didn't have any, so. Sacrifice the slave. I think they get down before they get there. We'll see, though. We'll see. Falling down. Master. Thank you for the gift sub to Mr. Riddles. Thank you for falling down. Hey, some free meals. Take it. Ditching all these news, taking all your stuff alone and going to all the purples. Yep. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. Unfortunately. We might at least keep the prisoners since they are a candidate for a new melee pawn, but aside from that, yeah. Why do they need drugs? They will die without them because of their genes. They have a gene that makes it so they will die without the drugs. We're gonna break this one. And then that one, I guess. Okay, YouTube world, and it's payday. Spread a bit of love. Yeah, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching over there as well. Hopefully you're enjoying the runs. I just hired a new editor, so we should be getting a new episode every single day now instead of only like 3 or 4 days a week. Hopefully that's the goal anyway. Oh my god, ambrosia just everywhere. Too bad that's not go juice plants. That's not a thing. Alpaca's joined. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Ancient mech, yeah, we're not doing that. We are psychically deaf. All goods. Money doesn't grow on trees. No, but drugs do. Oh yeah, they don't sell it, but they might sell Nutrimine. They sell Nutrimine, so I don't think we can get to Go Juice production in that amount of time, though. Let's see where the trader is going to hang out. Oh, man. We could try... Yeah, we could try pulling the Ancient Danger to the traders. I still would like to get this, just in case it doesn't work out that way. We'll be here for a few. All right. Yeah, I don't think we get to the production. No. Oh, yeah. Forgot. Can't do it that way anymore. You have to do the... Oh my god, it is what I feared. Oh, that one shot. All right, run. Oh no. All right, well, let's see if that plan works. Unfortunately, the friggin' centipede went first. Lancer's still injured though. All right, you got this. Look, be like Bernard. Get behind cover. Is a bush a cover? Well, kinda. But these heavy blasters can go right through it. Oh, he just got headshot by his friend. I'm gonna call him Schoolman. Adam, that's not even what that looks like. Schoolman. Schoolman just shot right in the back of the head. This centipede is doing some serious work. There's a bush, a wall. All right, we got Cock over here. That's what I'm going with. Cock behind a tree. Caravan behind a tree. They're doing all right. All right, good job, guys. I am noticing something here, unfortunately. All right, let's take a look. New run, Exhalation Run, yeah. Excuse me? There's no caskets in this. It is rare to have an ancient danger with no caskets. Friggin' crap, man. We got a mega screen TV. We might be dying of not having drugs, but we got a mega screen TV, and that's what's important. We do have another ancient danger on this map. Oh, they're getting really unhappy. Mega, would you be a wall? I'm gonna go with yes. Much as I hate to use this right now, I'm just gonna do it to get through this. How far did I get in the no walls rooms run? I made it to space. Yeah, just made it pretty far. Pretty far. Last 30 days where he goes unconscious. I know that. I know that. But in the meantime, their stats are going to degrade and their mood's going to degrade. And what am I going to do with someone at 70% conscious when the 3 slaves rise up to fight them, you know? So I still need to get it. 30 days, you fall into a coma. All right. Hey, this isn't my first drug-addicted colony. Doors, we're gonna die without beer, you know? Can't believe there were no caskets in there at all. Oh god, Manhunter. 333 raid points already. 5 cobras. I don't have time to stay in, so... do it. Where are they? Where's the barking cobras? There they are. Okay. Slaves need limb to rebel. All right. Oh no, it got hit. Oh. All right. It's pretty good though. Pretty good. All right, so we have one more ancient danger we can check. If it doesn't have any in it, we're gonna have to hit the road. We're gonna have to hit the road again. Okay, another ancient danger to dive into. Hope for lose Furium. I don't want to lose Furium. That would be another drug I'd have to go keep track of. Okay. Looking for go juice. Go juice. I think the stat improvements. 3 different drugs and we'll die without, yeah. We'll just double down. That's not double, that's 1.5ing down. Well, 1.5ing down. That doesn't even make sense. Minor break risk, yeah. You know what would be amazing if we do the ritual and we get a pawn that comes already Goju's addicted and we just take his Goju's and kill him. Wager on attempt 2. Maybe. Alright, we'll set up a wager. That's fine. Alright, you guys want to wager some channel points to see if you can get more points to get in the RimWorld queue faster, get your name in the game. Here we go. Alright, you're going to have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You're going to get a pop-up. If you don't get the pop-up to wager, you can click on channel points, the silver down below chat. And it's going to say, will there be go juice in this ancient danger? And your choices are yes or no. It's pretty simple. There you go. There you go. Once the wager comes up, you can click on the number to wager more than the default. I think the default is 10. You had a ritual give you Luciferium addicted pawn. They didn't have any Luciferium on them. Well, that's just crap.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Dean Robbins, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you, Dean. Much appreciated. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what we get.
Welcome.
All in on believing. Wow.
Loyalty
Justy, thank you for the 9 months. All in also. Holy crap! Look at you guys. You're crazy. Crazy. In Denmark, you can guess but not wager any. Yeah, it's kind of weird since it's made up points. They're not. You can't. They're not even redeemable for anything monetary. In fact, that's against the terms of service. So. Unforgettable. At least we got the mood. All right. Rituals give melee gods. I don't know. I thought about it, but it would kind of go against the theme. So I didn't go that route, obviously, but. Oh, there's visitors here. Let's go pop it. Yeah, if anything inside, any ancient in the ancient danger at all, you know, one of the ancients has it. A pirate that's been locked up has it. Anyone in there. There's go juice that we get after opening this ancient danger, or was in here in some capacity. Then yeah. Oh, they're frail and a bad back.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
No way. What? Come on, man. What is this? Why? How is it empty? Someone else said that they had it bugged where they were empty also. Ah, it's not empty. There they are. Okay. Not empty. Not empty. Not empty. The game debated me. So Jid, we only needed you to get the animals. I am so sorry, Jid. I'm so sorry, but it's for the greater good, okay? Like, wait, what's for the greater good? It's for the greater good, Jid. It's for the greater good. God believe me. God believe me, it's for the greater good. What do you mean? It's for the greater good. For the greater good. Tend to bleed. That's literally what I'm doing. And I did that as soon as we got out of there. Missed it. I have played RimWorld before, it turns out. Yeah. I have played before. Just a couple times, though. A couple times. Greatest good you'll ever get. Alright, get out of here. Alright, let's cut that down. Yeah, I have to open the... An awful monosword. Ouch. Kill happy, though. I have dozens of hours. A joy wire. And some jelly. Happened there. Let's see. What's the damage on it still? Yeah, I don't know what the damage on awful ones are. 12.83 with kill happy, which is nice. 12.83. 25.87. Half of our DPS. I don't have it equipped though. The melee gene doesn't show you, or I mean, excuse me, melee gene actually alters the DPS on them, so I wouldn't know unless I picked it up. So, can you farm hives to infinite meat? Yes. Why are you sub? You gotta give sub. Oh yeah, I'm just joking about it. Yeah. AMA, it highlights the message. I was just joking, by the way, about the other thing. Not a big deal. The thing is, you can only have one persona weapon equipped. So, or I mean, bonded. So, if I equip it and it's worse, then I have to destroy it before I get a new one, but maybe not a big deal. We have one Go Juice left. Ever seen Ancient Danger that way? So we're gonna go into drug policy. We select the melee god one, and we're gonna put this out 20 days, 15 days. This is really risky. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We could equip that one, then if it's not as good, then I have to figure out a way to, or have to smelt it or something is all before we get a new persona one. Right now, my priority is getting this done. This run might end a lot faster than we thought, yeah. Go J shakes are the worst. Yeah, so that's a good question. So the melee DPS of it is going to change based on a couple factors. I get what you mean. So you're asking, like, if I drop this one, can we just compare to the floor? It will, but it's still not going to be a great representation unless I go equip it. And this is stronger even off the floor, so yeah. How many trimesters does it take for a pregnant one? Oh, like, you mean a On? How many quadrums? Yeah, we could smelt it, or we could go dump it in the world map. Yep. Burn it. Although burning it would be harder than this because we can't be ranged. Thanks, peasant. That's like I'm insulting you, but that's your name. Thanks for the compliment, peasant. They're asking how babies are made. When a man loves a woman. As far as I'm taking that one. You'll have to ask your mother. Thanks, Satan. Was that Satan or Barry White? Slaves can build, yeah, but ours aren't good at construction, so. I plan to vat any colonists? No, not this run. Listen as Satan explains the birds and the bees. Slaves are never worth it. It's literally, it's the theme of the run. It doesn't matter if it's worth it or not. That's literally how we have to play this one. Teach them about Burt's Bees. Burt's Bees, a sad story of a nice little business that got bought out by a giant corporation who kept the branding and all the talk about how good it is, but it's no longer quite the case. Burt's Bees. Adam, why do you ruin things? I am not that Adam.
Welcome back.
People will come in and ask me that sometimes. Hey, did you get your name from Adam Ruins Everything? No, I made this account before his thing existed. Are you sure? He went to Harvard and he wrote a column called Adam Ruins. I know. Before that. I use very little mods. You can do exclamation mods, but next to nothing. No pause and camera plus, basically. Boyfriend thinks you are toxic because you are versus everything. Yeah, people that call everything toxic are the same people that go around call everything cringe. They're just the greatest people. Yeah. Boyfriend sounds like one of those people that would call things AIDS in video games. A real catch, Tracy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Wait, you do sound toxic. That was the whole that was the whole thing. I'm just kidding, of course. No. It's a healthy competition. It's healthy competition against everything. Tracy's gonna be like, goodbye forever. You're not sure which of us joking is worse. Satan teaches the birds of these. Oh, you clipped it? Nice. Thank you. I'm gonna watch that after the stream. All right, Jid. I know you waited in the naming queue for who knows how long. But, oh no, Christopher has food poisoning. We gotta wait. We gotta wait.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Christopher, stay nearby. I have our first breakdown. I have the gene injector gene, yep. So we can double our melee gods once every 2 years, basically. Cringe, the story of the Grinch, but with chat instead of Whoville. Prime Muffin, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Muffin and Rika. Thank you again for the 14 months. Eben, the 3 months. A days. Crap. What's our plan for Gojuice? We are seeing if there's Gojuice on any of these pirates or ancients, and if not, we have to travel to another base. We have to give up everything we've ever known, maybe. Oh no, Cassandra, are you day 22? Okay, we're fine. Consider not vomiting everywhere. Should play better. Uh-oh.
Welcome back.
ET for life.
Your
Thank you for the
steadfast
13 months.
loyalty
Thank you,
is
ET. And
greatly
Peppa Cass.
appreciated.
Thank you for the 6 months. Thank you, guys.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
I think I can see something that's about to happen. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, the buck just happened. Oh, nope. Oh no. Exclamation run for this one. All right. I would have bet money that that was going to attack. Yeah. All right, you're recovering now. I mean, you're still having a breakdown, but recovering nonetheless. Slave rebellion likely. Oh no! No, no, no! Christopher, no! Sacrifice the slaves! What is it? What is it? Oh my god! Christopher, this run might be over, man. Uh-oh. Sacrifice the slaves. Wait, wait, wait. I need you for food. Jid. No, no, no. Christopher, get over your breakdown. No. All right, Christopher. He's like friggin' Neo. Only instead of dodging bullets, he's dodging guinea pigs. But he's got food poisoning. Vig is back. Come on, Vig. Yeah. Oh, Vig is down. What's your cautious to that? Oh, he's at like a sliver. Yeah. Look at how much health you have left. Oh my god. That was about as close as it could be. Oh man. The 30 to 50 feral hogs be in RimWorld. All right.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Look at the log on
Praise
this.
the sub.
Do we finish the wager? No, because we haven't opened these yet. That was some high quality micro right there. Just leave them. If I had known, I would have had that guy stay inside. But yeah, they're probably dead. The slaves are probably dead. Slaves are probably dead. Faxel, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Faxel. Oh, my lord. One go juice remaining. They're dead. Ah, they're both dead. Just free roamed her house. You're a large human. You're always afraid you would end up stepping on one of them. You're afraid, but also kind of fantasize about it. PETA, where's PETA? Vig has died. Does the vote get invalidated if we don't end up being able to search the rest of it? Yeah. Yeah, it'll get refunded. Your dream came true today, Christopher. Well, I guess there's not going to be a slave uprising anymore. The longest breakdown of all time. You get over it. Just get over it. Is he bleeding? He's not bleeding, no. Because we have the gene. Without that gene, he's dead. Yeah, 100%. But wow, this is amazing content right here. Watching Christopher walk around with 50 band-aids on him. He's like the scene in Predator, yeah. Bleed. I don't have time to bleed. All right, nice. Way to go. You survived. You survived. Royal Tribute Collector. Oh, man. Hey, are any of you guys addicted to Go Juice? Just asking for a friend. Not like I could beat you all in combat anyway, but, you know, just curious. Just a little... The things I'm looking at trying to do to prevent the run ending. Who put band-aids on him? He left them outside. He just kind of rolled in them. Look at his portrait. I can't open the danger while they're here because Christopher will not make it back. He's at 48% movement. They will just catch him and kill him. Unless, hang on. 50% quality. All right, let's roll. I was going to say roll the dice, but it's more like flip the coin. All right, Christopher, go outside and flip a coin. You want heads or tails? Heads. Heads. I'm sure he'll make it. All right. Get freaking kidnapped. %25 chance that we'll get a recruit. We're out of Go Juice. We are on a clock. We're out of Go Juice. He just took his last one. We are on a 30-day timer to losing. I could pass on his genes, but the next one doesn't have drugs either. And they're going to be unconscious for a few days. Let's see. He's got Go Juice in him for 8 hours. Let's open the Ancient Danger while he has that. Oh my god. Here we go, Christopher. Pass out at 30, die at 60. Pretty sure. I'll double check. After 30 days, they will fall into a coma. After 60 days, they die. I mean, we basically are dead at the 30. There's no one to take care of them, so. All right, Christopher. Oh, are they all dead? I think they're all dead. Might be good if there's a Go Juice on them and they're dead. They're all dead. Except for this one. No Go Juice. No Go Juice. No goat juice. Okay. Right. We already went to the trade. They don't have any go juice. The next place is far away. That's what we're about to do. That's literally our only option. All right. Good luck. Yeah, we're gonna need it. Let me pay people out. Was there go juice? There was not. Outcome is no. Go juice, the ancient danger. Outcome no. Okay. Now open both. I opened both. Neither one had go juice. Yeah. All right. There's one purple over there. That's the quickest one. Over here, if that doesn't have it, we have one other. Do we have enough to make it neutral with blue? And neutral with blue, we have a pretty good shot. I missed 2 people? No, I was only doing the corpses for left unburied for our faction. That's it. I don't care about the others. That's what I'm wondering, if we have enough wealth to make it with him. We're gonna find out, and if we don't, then we'll continue on to the purple base. All right. Quite the Hail Mary here. Right. All right. Does loose freedom counteract the Goji's addiction? No. There's still gold on the corpses? No, there's not. Cassandra. Were those in there? There's a advanced component. I guess we can trade that one too if we have to. I didn't even see this guy. All right, we can grab that when he comes over there. Yeah, thank you. We might as well, right? Might as well. Yeah, I'll add that stuff. Yeah, he's gonna come over here to get some of that. I guess I could just bring him over here now. Wait, did we not strip this one either? Sorry, I didn't even realize. I thought I stripped those ones. It's a good thing you asked for me to double check. It's an awful persona mono sword, yeah.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Okay. Keeping hope alive, yeah. Raven's Roost. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Raven's Roost. Well, this has been an interesting run already. Even if it ends, well, I mean, we'll keep going. We'll start a new one, but I hate that they're doing it this way. He's really slow because of the sunlight too. Dependency genes easier to manage than addictions after the beginning. Yeah. Thank you, Raven. Glad you're enjoying. Even if it ends, it was pretty fun. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I'm supposed to split the recording.
Come,
Waffles.
steal yourself.
Waffles, thank you for the 7 more gift subs. Thank you, Waffles. Very much appreciated. Waffles. Like failed runs. Yeah, it's been a while since we had a failed one too, so it's kind of fun either way. But I hope we find Go Juice. You know, that would be a great story. But this will be a crazy beginning to this playthrough if we end up coming back from it. Where's the Unitype? Your ideology? No, I don't have that set. No. Go Juice or go home. Here we go. There's a trick. If you have the animals doing that where they're like, they're not doing it. Never mind. But there is a trick where you can draft, but. Started your run with a charge rifle, but you took awful shooting. Whoops. All right, here we go. Oh god, it's high visibility. What's the wealth of the Caravan? Oh god, please no. Sandra, if you could find it in your cold, dead, black heart. The persona weapon is less damage than the weapon I have equipped. I'm not equipping it. We've gone over that a couple times. It's like half the DPS. It's an awful persona weapon versus a masterwork plasteel longsword. Not even gonna watch. First try no wall, struggling on melee. It's for old time's sake, I guess. No, it's worse. Yeah, we tested it. So we need 80 rep if we want to do it this way. All right. Come on. Yes. Yes. Oh. Nice. The run is saved. Oh, the run is saved. Okay. I literally took everything with us. I took everything with us. Oh, man. All right. All right. Let's see what else they have here. Nearly killed by guinea pigs, dying of go juice withdrawal. Literally dying. But we made it. We made it. All right. Is there any trainers? What about a shield belt? A shield belt. Okay. Nutrimine. There we go. There we go. There we go. You could buy some Psychites here over here too, yeah. All right.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty.
Okay. I'm gonna split the recording. I'm gonna split the recording while he's on his way home. Don't let him get ambushed. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Be right back. Submit Steve with the 2 once. I'm not gonna pause it during this either, so I'll be right back. You know what? I will split the recording when I get back. I'm not gonna pause it during this. I'll be right back.
A generous bestowal.
All right. All right, let me